Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 12th ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Cut quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Makes it second and short. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Looking to pass, it's Raiola. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. First down here for this offense. Trying to find room. It's Payne. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Oh, it's snapped to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen, and he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Running back with the football. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Well, the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
A pass not enough for the first down. Punting unit is on the field. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Tailback with another carry. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Fighting off the defender. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Contact as he threw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The drive ends and the punt team on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. That LSU offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was That's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He moves the ball out to the 15. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Cannot be serious. The head coach going for it. Backed up to his own end zone. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the right here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Tailback takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
LSU.
Third down play for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like LSU has the first down. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
It leads to 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Looking right. This one caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. Missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
This will likely be the last play of the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, LSU.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
one more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with a touchback. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
On the run, it's Payne. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Can he get there on the ground? Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The LSU offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed to the running back. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, it's Wyola. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but It brings up a 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the returner will be brought down. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll run it here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw. The catch is made. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that 1st down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. An important third down attempt for this offense. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And the runner takes off to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Second down coming up.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab, and they'll get him down that time. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one knocked away, incomplete. Good job by the defense to end the third quarter.
The end of the third quarter. Notre Dame 10, LSU 3.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Get set, get set.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
On the set.
First down and 10.
Jackrabbit.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on 2nd down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown.
2-9 Philly. Ringo, Ringo.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lofting it toward the left sideline. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They'll run it to the left. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to take off. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First down. We're going to throw the football. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They stop him right at the 24. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That gain sets up a third down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
LSU offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. To throw, it's Raiola. And he lofts it toward the sideline. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Taking a shot here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, LSU.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point good. They trail now 17-10. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Under a minute to play here. The obvious tactic, just take a knee and see this game out. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Notre Dame will likely just try to bleed this clock out. They're going to run it here. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. It's a toss to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. On the run, it's Payne. He did not get it. A crucial 4th down stop. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very smooth.